Hunter held her tightly from above, and they thought they could safely reach the ground. But just as they took a few steps, an accident occurred. At the critical moment, Hunter clung tightly to the top of the tower, preventing Amy from falling into the abyss. They never imagined that this adventure would turn into a life-or-death crisis. Hunter quickly wrapped a rope around the tower's peak and strained every muscle to pull Amy up, but the space was too narrow for her to exert any force. The next moment, her foot slipped, and she nearly lost her grip, but she managed to brace herself against the tower with her feet, averting tragedy. Meanwhile, Amy was also fighting for her life, pulling into the safety rope and climbing inch by inch, soon reaching the ladder just 1 meter from the tower's peak. Finally, with Hunter's help, she successfully climbed back to the top of the tower. She had narrowly escaped death, but the situation was far from over. The ladder below had already fallen, and they were now stranded at the top of the tower, 3,000 meters above the ground. Amy quickly took out her phone to call for help, but there was no signal here, and they were truly panicking. If no one came to rescue them, they would have to wait to die. Fortunately, Amy noticed that their backpacks had fallen but were stuck on the transmitter. But without the ladder, they couldn't go down. Then Hunter thought, since there's no signal at the top of the tower, maybe there's more signal the lower you go. She immediately tied her phone to the safety rope, edited the distress message, and pressed send, letting the phone slowly descend to the base of the tower. As long as there was a signal, the message would be automatically sent. Unfortunately, when the rope reached the bottom, the phone didn't emit a beep. With no other options, Hunter risked grabbing the remaining 1-meter ladder, holding on with one hand while lowering the phone with the other. But soon her arms grew weak, and she had to give up. Climbing back up to the platform, seeing that the distress message hadn't been sent, Hunter was completely disheartened. Then Amy suddenly came up with an idea. Throw the phone down. As long as the phone wasn't damaged, the distress signal would be sent. Hunter immediately took off her shoe, placed the phone inside, stuffed it with padding from her body for cushioning, and finally, the two of them threw the shoe symbol of Hoppy toward the ground.